Let's go hike up there. Did you see that? That was sick.
Hi, my name's Eric Faulkner. Grew up as a homeschool kid and with parents who loved to explore and travel. They used to take me and my two brothers all over the place to let us see what Canada, Mexico, and even the good old US of A had to offer. I love adventure and have done everything from having my wife drop me in the middle of the desert, hiking through hot desert temperatures and mountainous terrain to find my way home. Kayak, jet ski, fly a plane, and even drag race super fast cars for over 10 years. As a kid, we would travel with my parents and I would stare out the window of the car and look at a dirt road and would wonder, where does that road go? Now, based out of the best city in the United States, Las Vegas, Nevada, I can do just that. Now I travel down that road and explore some of the most remote parts of the Southwest. I'm a fifth-generation painter and artist. Come join me and explore what this world has to offer and let me show it to you through my eyes. Welcome to the Silver State of Mind.
What's up, everybody? Hey, thanks for joining me on another episode of Silver State of Mind. Today, I am near Granite Pass in California at one of my all-time favorite camping spots, buried in the middle of the mountains. It is a gorgeous view out today, perfect temperature. I am super stoked. There is a ton of stuff to do around here. They have the Kelso Depot, Kelso Dunes, tons of wildlife around here. They have boulders near the top of Granite Pass that you can climb if you so choose. I'm not that kind of guy, so I don't do it. But anyways, I got to get set up. So this is where I'm at. Give you a 360 view. So I got to get my camp set up. So while I'm doing that, how about you take a look at the depot and the dunes? Roll footage.
After Union Pacific Railroad, otherwise known as UP, reached Portland, Oregon, it turned its attention to the ports around Los Angeles. To get there, they would have to build a line through the Mojave Desert. Kelso was needed so they could reach that goal. In August of the year 1900, Utah Senator William Clark, a mine owner, purchased the railway in Los Angeles. He started construction with what became the San Pedro, Los Angeles, and Salt Lake Railroad. In 1902, UP cut a deal with Clark and purchased 50% of the stock in the railroad before it was completed. By 1905, they had reached Siding 16. Two warehousemen threw their names in a hat, along with a third gentleman who had already left the area, John Kelso. Kelso's name was pulled, Kelso Depot was born. In late 1905, UP bought the remaining stock from Clark, giving UP full control of the line. In 1923, construction of a restaurant, boarding room, along with other facilities such as a telegraph office, baggage room, and conductor's room were built. Kelso Depot's functionality ended in 1962, but the restaurant and boarding rooms remained open until Kelso Depot's closure in 1985. UP planned on demolishing the depot, but after locals found out, they pushed to save it, and with a lot of help, they saved it and began renovations in 2002. By 2005, they opened up, 100 years after the original opening, and it remains open today. Just a short hop, skip, and a jump away from Kelso Depot is Kelso Dunes, otherwise known as Kelso Dune Fields. It's the largest aeolian sand deposits in the Mojave Desert. The largest dune stands 650 feet tall, and the area covers 45 square miles. With a small visitor center and hiking trails, it's a must-see.
All right, camp is set up. Let's go hike up there. For those of you that haven't seen my other videos, that's a trumpet plant. Good sign. There's gold in the area. All right, there's Kelso Dunes. Somewhere right in there is a little white building. I think it's like a pump station. Way beyond that, the base is the Kelso Depot. And then way on the other side, if you can see that mountain ridge back there, that's where the lava tubes are at. I did a video on that one. You have to check it out. It's pretty cool. So this is my view. Way off over there, that's Boulder Pass. Oh, I found this, by the way. Weird, the stuff you find out here. I'm gonna stick it in the rocks up here and leave it. Someone else can find it. Anyways. One of the reasons I love it up here is I can see for miles in all directions and there ain't a soul near me. Not that I don't like people or anything. I just don't like people around me when I'm camping. All right, it's there for the next person to find. Kind of like a geocache, but boring. That's where I was at before. Came over here and that's cool. Not sure what kind of granite that is, but I don't think it's quartz. Almost looks like they were placed there. It's weird. So that's where I was at. I came down this valley here. It kind of splits up into two. On the way down, I noticed there was a ton of trumpet plants. Like way more than what was up there before. And then look at this. It's like a bunch of black sand came. So the river valley is actually from this edge to this edge over here. And all this coming out of here. And then you got this boulder here. Inquiring minds gotta know. Oh. Starting to see some black sand. Well, I went through buckets and buckets of dirt and not a single flake. I dug down deep. I'm sure it's here, but I don't want to disrupt things too much. So, is what it is. I think it's time to go hunt for some animals. Looks like someone almost got stuck. I've been there, done that before. In this very spot. Are we on the trail? Well, that looks like it'd be a good little sleeping spot for a couple coyotes. Here, coyote, coyote. I guess not. That is a big barrel cactus. At a guess, that's probably 75 to 100 years old. Ooh, what do we have over here? Oh, that is being used. This place is so peaceful. It is awesome. Here's a small barrel cactus. Tons of holes. Could be mice, and it could be tarantulas. I've seen a couple tarantulas in this area. See, that's the exit. That's the entrance. Or vice versa. Well, that's just a cute little fireplace. Boy, it is getting chilly out here. Check out this sunset. Is that not gorgeous? I got some pretty good pictures of it. I have to wait to the end. I'll post them at the end of the video. Really cool pictures. So, it's the full, well, not full moon, but 3/4 of the way full. I'm gonna try to do a time lapse tonight and catch some flying stars if it stays somewhat clear. I think we're gonna have a little bit of cloud cover. So was gonna fly the drone today, but it was a little on the windy side. There's an area there's an area over here. Oh, you probably can't see it. Well, right about there's a green area in between the mountain range. I know there is a spring over there I've hiked to. I was going to try to get some drone footage of it, but we were pushing 30-mile-an-hour wind, so I wasn't going to test it. But maybe tomorrow. We'll see. It's pretty calm right now, but yeah, video may not be too good. Anyways, it's time to start a fire. I'm getting hungry. All right, let's see how many shots it takes. Oh, wow. Was not expecting that. Second shot, pretty good. Crazy sunsets. So yeah, I'll try to get a time lapse tonight. This is one of the darkest places in the nation. Typically you can see the Milky Way like really, really good, and just about everything else. So, but as you can tell, it's a little overcast, so hopefully it'll clear up a bit and we'll get some good shots tonight. And then tomorrow, what I want to do is I want to take you by this abandoned cabin that I believe was built in the early 1900s. Prospector built it. So it's pretty cool. I don't know if you can see this, but there's a trail of Starlink satellites. That is awesome. I'll see if I can try to get a picture of it. That was freaking awesome. I was sitting there just out and about, like scouting out, looking for stuff. And I look up and there's this gigantic train of Starlink satellites. That went on for quite a bit. That was like a couple minutes worth of satellites, most I've ever seen. I think the most I've ever seen was probably 10 in a row. That was probably all 60. Sweet! Good morning, y'all. So I'm out here at a spot where my kids and I don't know, a year or two ago made our own campsite. It's still here and being used. It's pretty cool. So down over here, off in the distance, is the cabin I was telling you about. Let's go down and check it out. Ay, ay, ay. So last year, this was all tore apart. Adam, little Eric, and I came and we, well, I helped him pick it up, but Adam rebuilt it all real nice. And either the wind got it or somebody decided to push it over. But this place was pretty trashed and ugly, so we tried to clean it up a little bit. But he had some pretty cool little deals here, like some kind of a chicken coop, I think, was here, and that's where that, or it's my best guess from what material was there. Could hang stuff up there. There's a window, little table. That was pretty much non-existent. We put it back together. Another window. Looks like that's where he would have hung his rifle, I'm assuming. Fireplace. That is a water tank. So he had some kind of a well out here. So it pumped the water up. And then there's another pipe that comes down, ends here. But at one time it ran over to this deal, which is a shower. And then this was his toilet. I'm thinking it was vandals that pushed it over because it was pretty sturdy when Adam was done with it, so. This was a like a storage pantry. Now you can see how much pack rat material is in there. Crazy. Then best I could tell, he had some kind of windmill system set up here and a power wire coming down, so he had power at one point. He or she, whoever it was. We know it's the man that builds everything. I think this is where the well was at. So true story, out over there, I don't know if you can see that red rock formation right there. Adam was metal detecting one day and found this guy's gold claim. It was pretty cool. So it was barely anything left of it. It was just like disintegrated paper, but nonetheless, awesome. And then if you can see old, we'll say tire marks, probably wagon is my guess. And this trail goes all the way up and around that mountain over there. We've been most of the way up, not all the way. It gets pretty rough after a while. So old conduit, maybe he had another water catching system up here. Who knows? I'm out here heading south and I came across this. Does not look natural. Looks like somebody dug something up and buried it. Maybe a horse, cow. Who knows? And the road has completely disappeared. We're way on where that ridge comes down to the bottom. It's about where the cabin's at. And the road was only there for a little bit. Oh, just when you think you're the only person up here. Ay, ay, ay. Just seen my first glimpses of the stables. Here we go. We're on to the trail of something. God only knows what. So over there, if you can see it, there's a little road coming down right there. There's another spot that I've camped at a couple times. I took my aunt there one time and we camped. So on the other side of that mountain, there's it's like a research center for one of the colleges in California. So, but there's a gate at it, so you can't enter. I wonder what it looks like. Getting there. On the way back, we'll hike down the back to where we were at on the river valley floor. I typically see a lot of jackrabbits down there, although I have not seen one thing besides a lizard and some birds since I've been here. So starting to wonder. I didn't even hear any coyotes last night. Ooh, which way do we go? I don't like hiking over things I can't see. Not that there would be a rattlesnake, because there doesn't seem to be any other form of life out here. But you never know. That does not look natural for this environment. Oh, there's another one. Maybe this was the road that he went down. I'm gonna keep hiking high. There it is. So there's some kind of stable deal, a water tank, then the fence line goes up, and then right there, that is a road that then continues on and heads up all the way around to Silver Peak. So only been 3/4 of the way so far as far as Silver Peak's concerned, but well, let's head down and take a look at it. So I'm assuming they had cattle here. Or maybe this is where they wanted to keep their horses. Trough. And that fence line continues bing, 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 all the way up. Try to give you guys a view. So there's this other area up here. We found one time where it's like a trailer that's been flipped upside down, and the axles are missing. So we actually found those axles on the little cabin thing. It's what he was using for a windmill. Pretty slick. I think back in those days they had to use... Oh, I just saw an antelope squirrel. There is life out here. What was I saying? Oh, to think that those guys had to use whatever they had at their disposal. It wasn't like they were ordering stuff from Amazon and such. Ooh. Antelope squirrel just took off running. Second one. Weird, the stuff you'll find out here. It says something about a faucet, so new idea. There we go. So it's upside down. It's the leaf springs. And you can see some kind of a cart material. And give you a perspective, it's way over there is the stables, or whatever you want to call them. Crazy. Aluminum can. Man, sometimes you just have to stop and take in the views. It's beautiful here. There's a lot of black sand over here. Antelope squirrel running up the hill. I don't know if you saw it or not. You probably can't see those birds, but they are super pretty. They're like a yellow, bright yellow color. Did you see that? That was sick. I have never seen any deer or... That scared the bejeebies out of me. Wow, that's the first time here I've ever seen something like that. They're running up the hill. I was just coming to check out these boulders. Oh, scared me. Anyways, I was coming to check out these boulders. I thought, man, it is super pretty back here. And boom, out come the deer. It's when you know you're in a place in the middle of nowhere. To be honest, I'm kind of surprised they didn't take off earlier before I got there. Are you serious? That would be a killer campsite. Nice. It definitely hasn't been used in a long, long time. I see some petroglyphs up there on the rock. Probably can't see them, but it's in that lower right corner. Could be modern day petroglyphs like peace sign and whatnot. Who knows? It looks like a bird or something. Ooh, this is cool. Lizard. I see you trying to sneak back in that hole. Looks like they were digging for something here. That's all the tailings right there. I wonder what they thought was here. Gold. Silver, maybe? I'm not sure what that is. I thought it was spray paint at first, but I'm finding it in areas that are covered up. Interesting. Maybe that's what they were digging for. I'm gonna have to take one and break it open and see what's on the inside. Maybe it's just paint, or maybe they were smelting something up here, or I don't know. Weird. Just sitting here chilling out on the boulder, taking in the views. Had a couple vultures flying around me. I think they think I'm dinner. Man, it is absolutely peaceful and gorgeous here. I want to keep exploring more, but I got a long way back. And my stomach's starting to growl. Well, maybe we'll see something cool on the way back. I was just planning on staying one night, but it's way too gorgeous here not to stay another night. You can barely even see the little mountain right here. Way over there, we're past that. Yeah, it's gonna be a trip. I know that way is a road somewhere, so I'm gonna see. We'll see if we can take that road back. It'll drop us off at where the stables are at, and then we'll hike down the river valley. Ooh, just as I said that, I looked down and I see a prickly pear bloomed. Let me show you. I was coming down off the boulder and I saw another one. Oh, there it is. Good, Lance. You go over for it. That bee was all cracked out. He's like, ah, first pollen I've seen in months. Well, off to find the road. Oh, there's another one. That is a lot of jumping cholla. Found the road. Oh, lizard. All right, dropping into the valley. I'm on to a four-wheeler trail. I was trying to chow down lunch after I got back, and that bird was flying around all crazy. He kept landing on my antenna and the mirror. I kept trying to catch him on the mirror, but oh well. So anyways, I went out here just a minute ago, got some little bit of fire starter material, and I saw one jackrabbit, little medium-sized guy. So that was a good sign. At least there's something out here. Good lands. There goes the sun. You know what time it is. Oh, that was, I think, five or six. I am glad I decided to stay another night. Last night was like so windy. I don't know, 10, 15 miles an hour. It would come and go. Not too bad. I can't complain. But tonight there is not a drop of wind. Nothing. It is calm and peaceful. Fire's going straight up in the air. Woo! Little R&R does the soul good. Well, as they say, pack it in, pack it out. I'm all packed up and I'm heading out. Thanks for spending your time with me. Love you guys. Come check out the Granite Pass area, Kelso Dunes, Kelso Depot. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the thumbs up, and we'll see you on the next adventure. Bye.